Do you think that with the store, with your space that you have, are you just going to be selling Nash stuff, or are you going to be buying and sourcing other stuff as well to sell alongside it as like a store?
I feel like we're going to keep it Nash.
If anything, it'll be the opposite. We would maybe look into other, like...
Yeah, since we want to solve that whole...
Other people to sell our stuff to.
We want to be part of, like, a solution. Like,
yeah.
And this is... Like, we get a lot of these questions and, like, on our TikTok especially, people saying, like, why is your clothing so expensive? Like, if you guys lower the price, then more people will buy and stuff like this. But it's like, you don't understand that a lot of that clothing that you buy for $15, $10 is made overseas by people that, I don't know how they're being treated. They're not getting a good pay.
You just don't have control over it.
You don't have control over that, but that's why the clothing's so cheap. And then we want to be part of that solution of, like, we want to stop that. We want to be, treating people right. There's a reason why our clothes are the price they are. It's not just us just being like, we make them too. So if anything, like you said, there's more a possibility of us growing into being a manufacturer for other people than us holding clothes from other people.
Or even like having our brand located like in boutiques and stuff.
Yeah.
For sure. I guess it's just like having control over every step and kind of resetting and looking, like questioning, why are we doing things the way we do?
Right.
I mean, in school they taught us that, so if you're a designer and you're part of like the prototype phase where you're designing clothes, you make the pattern pieces and everything, you send like paper pattern pieces with handwritten instructions to a manufacturer wherever they are. There's no like automatic digital thing yet, like that's used universally.
Which is mad.
It's crazy. Everybody wears
yet?
clothing, but it's so, the fashion industry especially, like it's just so far back, and that's because it means least cost to do it the way it is now.
Right.
And I mean, you can get away with it. Why would you go spend and invest all this money whenever the way you're doing it right now is the cheapest?
It works.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even though it may, like financially, it doesn't necessarily make the most sense to be trying to push the boundaries with like new technology to make fashion more sustainable, like socially and environmentally. That's what we want to do. Like look for more solutions, but also incorporate like artistic side and the handmade side and make sure everything is so quality and gonna last forever.
That's a big thing too.
That's the cool part. I feel like that's what the coolest thing about us is, that we're handmade, but our clothes don't look like a little project at home, you know what I mean? Like,
it looks like, I mean, we're all wearing stuff that we've made, Nash, but it looks like stuff
they look like, they're professionally done, I feel like. They look like it, but you don't know they're handmade, and I feel like it's a cool part of it.
Yeah, you're like, you made that?
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, I did.
People think of handmade as like, the very kind of like...
rough edges.
Like where you take an old sheet and you turn it into like, just something kind of cool, but
Which for sure we want to offer, because we do have pieces. We have pieces that look like that. That is, our purpose is to make them look like...
repurposed.
Like repurposed and stuff. But we do want to like, it's like a flex.
Sustainably made streetwear is not really...
Okay.
Like more ready to wear looking, like a t-shirt that you're wearing or something, like it's made sustainably.
Yeah.
You can verify that. I mean,
I sew
everything.
Interesting. And I like, that's really cool though, because it's so different, right? And that's kind of like, that is your thing, right? That's what you centered the brand around, and that's your truth. That's what you can tell everyone that comes in the door. It's like, this is why, and this is what we do. Here are the reasons, here are the reasons behind our brand. And